If I want this to have more separation between it and its background, I might go to the bottom of my layers panel, click on the letters FX, and I'm just going to add a drop shadow. It's not that I want something that looks like a drop shadow, I'm just going to use it to slightly darken the surroundings. So there's a little more of a feel of separation. So I'll do drop shadow. If you want to see it, while you have the settings for the drop shadow open, you can actually click on your picture and drag. Can you see my drop shadow? So in here, the choice called size controls how soft the edge is. So you can see I can get a really soft or a really defined one. I don't want it to be all that defined, otherwise it might be too obvious that it's there. And I'm going to keep it lined up pretty darn close with the original. And then the choice called opacity controls how dense it is, how much it shows up. And I just want to make sure it's not showing up too much. It would be too obvious. But just a hint of that might give me just a littlest bit more separation. I'll click OK, and I'll choose undo just so you can see if it made any difference. So here's undo. There's before, there's with the drop shadow. Just a little bit more separation. You can also change the color of the drop shadow, and if I were to change it to more of the color of the sky, you wouldn't see it as much, and it would just give you a little more separation. But the main thing I was thinking about with this one is the thing that I wanted to select, which was our smoke, was one color. And the feature in Photoshop that's good at isolating one particular color is color range. And that's why I ended up going for that. There are always more than one way we could have done this. I could have also attempted to do it using the blending sliders, which is something we used in the last class that I taught. We used it on clouds. And that would be because if you looked at the original, the brightness of the smoke was different than the background. And so that might have worked as well. It's just a matter of, you got to pick one. And that was something I hadn't shown you yet, the color range. So I happened to choose it. But we probably could have gone with either one.